Is Tito Ortiz being revealed as the August 1 man in TNA going to be a flop or success? Probably going to be a big fat flop. Just like what TNA's partnership with Bellator is going to be. A flop. Here are some reasons why. From a wrestling perspective, this does virtually nothing to bring in any new money or new viewers into TNA wrestling. I mean, does Dixie Carter think that a casual WWE fan is going to say, hey everybody, look, Tito Ortiz is back, let's turn on TNA wrestling? Like, does she really think that that's going to happen? Because it's probably not. It does nothing to push new superstars. It does nothing to establish any championships on TNA. It does nothing to bring legitimacy to TNA. It is another ridiculous and pointless move, just a part of a ridiculous and pointless partnership with Bellator. And speaking of that, the reason why TNA and Bellator's relationship is pointless is because wrestling fans are probably not going to know what the hell Bellator is. Wrestling fans are probably going to think that Bellator is a horrible new wrestler that resembles Mortis and the Shockmaster. And he's going to have Arn Anderson's voice saying, I am Bellator. No, it's actually a mixed martial arts promotion, and it's a second-rate one at that. So I guess it makes a little bit of sense because TNA is second-rate wrestling at best. Now, if you don't remember, Tito Ortiz actually appeared in TNA twice before. The first time he appeared, which is the time that I actually remember, was at Hard Justice 2005 when he was the referee of the Jeff Jarrett versus AJ Styles match for the NWA World Championship. And he punched Jeff Jarrett in the face at the end, and then AJ Styles went up and hit the spiral tap. It was a really, really good match, and I thought it was a really good feud. And then the next time he appeared was to referee a match with Jeff Jarrett versus Rhino, and then after that he just stopped appearing. So 8 years later, you have him come back, and now he's revealed as his August 1st character, and he's presumably going to feud with Rampage Jackson, and he might even join the Aces and Eights. Now, in theory, this should be a good promotional tactic for Bellator to promote the Tito Ortiz versus Rampage Jackson fight that's taking place in November. In theory. However, it doesn't work because TNA is a second-rate company, and Bellator is a second-rate company. So who the hell would they be drawing? It just doesn't make sense. And you guys brought up a great point. TNA just released all these people because of budgetary reasons, and then they're going to then use that money to bring in Tito Ortiz and to pay Quentin Rampage Jackson. That even makes less sense. The next thing you know, somebody like Ken Shamrock or Forrest Griffin is going to have some appearance that they want to promote, and TNA is going to call them up and say, hey, we'll pay you $3 million to come down here, and they can feud with Tito Ortiz. So now you can make it a three-way feud. It doesn't make sense. And if the plan is to have Tito Ortiz join the Aces and Eights, you're just going to have him joining the worst stable in the history of wrestling. And again, it will not draw any viewers or any money into the company. Another point I'd like to make is that Tito Ortiz fighting Quentin Rampage Jackson is not a good MMA fight in the year 2013. Both of them are way out of their prime, and they are not nearly as known as they were in the mid-2000s. So why they want to promote this fight, why Bellator is even having this fight in the first place is beyond me, but why they're promoting this fight is also laughable. This is almost as silly as if UFC brought in Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair to promote a Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair match in the year 2013. That's how ridiculous it is, and that's how silly it is. It's not going to draw any money anywhere, because no one wants to see Hogan and Flair fight again, and not a whole lot of MMA fans, myself included, are going to want to see Jackson versus Ortiz in Bellator. So, who knows? I could be wrong. This could be TNA's best move, and ratings could skyrocket for the company, and money could skyrocket for the company. But right now, I'm not seeing a whole lot of upside on this, apart from featuring Tito Ortiz on TNA to feud with another mixed martial arts fighter that he's going to fight in a wrestling ring. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Thanks for listening. Hopefully we can do this again sometime. Take care. I'll see you later. Adios.